It's been one of those days. No intro. Great.
It didn't give you a chance to do the intro.
It didn't even come on. It didn't even come on. It's like, start the show, nigga. You're already late.
Well, welcome, y'all. Welcome. Hold up.
Welcome to the Men on Ladders.
He put
So
this
professional.
back. Yeah, welcome to the letters, y'all. Sorry we're late. Luckily no
Yeah,
one's
sorry about-
here, so that's good.
Yeah, they're like, well, where are they?
Yeah. We
All right,
are
I'll drink
we
this
are here.
on camera then. We're here.
Tonight we are doing a pretty different episode. So if you're somewhat aware of the conspiracy and all that stuff, there's a thing called a 3 Atlas, a comet coming towards Earth that we should be able that they're saying that might even be coming to Earth in December. Some are, theorizing.
Yep.
And some people are thinking that this, ship or whatever you might want to call it is here to take the star seeds. Rashad, what are the star seeds?
We've got a video that's about to show it. I'm just not in a good mood.
Yeah. So the Starseed is supposed to be the people who, I guess, have awakened and are spiritual and, basically are here to help lead humanity into what, whatever. So there's a video for it. Yeah, we're the awakened ones. There's a video for it. That we're gonna play it shortly. It's by the Alchemist YouTube channel. So let's check it out. Get some more detail on what are star seeds if you are one. So yeah, sorry for the late start, and we are all off our game right now, but it'll be good. It'll be fun. Nice, short too. All right, bet.
The term starseed has become both popular and infamous within the spirit of this age. So today I'm going to be breaking down exactly what a starseed is to see if we can bring some dignity back into this term and destupefy it. The term starseeds is the modern name for what was known in antiquity as angels. They are residents of higher dimensions that specifically incarnated into a human physical experience with the intention to help raise the collective consciousness of humanity. Those that identify with the term starseed are not immune to the human experience in any way. They still have their own trials and tribulations, their own life challenges, along with their own karma and healing journey that needs to be completed, as well as unique overarching themes that are specific for their own spiritual growth and spiritual journey. There are so many here at this time that it truly is not even a special club. All one would need to do to be able to identify whether or not they feel like they are a starseed is to look within and examine whether they feel a very strong mission, a very strong purpose towards being able to help heal the earth as well as raise the collective consciousness. Essentially, if you...
I know we're only a minute in, but I think that's a big thing going on right now. You hear a lot of people talking about how we need to change our thought, change how we think. We need to talk about how we're all connected. If people talking about how how our politics aren't serving, the common man or serving the collective of the society. So not saying that, that makes you a starseed or anything like that. It's just, just a theory, right? But actually I'm on that side of things. I think, people understand that we're all connected in some type of way. So, you hurting your neighbor is just hurting yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, because we all come from the source, and we all pieces of that. And we are. I mean, it talks about in certain religions as well. You know what I mean? Right. Especially in Christianity, except for they don't explain it that way. But I mean, it's really just telling you that you are God.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you are the vessel. Your body is the vessel that he uses to traverse this, this reality.
Yep.
basically. Kind of like a car on the freeways. You're gonna go on the freeway. You're not just gonna walk on the freeway. You're gonna get in the vehicle to drive on that freeway. So
Facts. All right, let's keep it going.
Truly care about the suffering here, chances are you're a starseed, because the number one way that you can recognize a starseed is they're very attuned to the level of pain that's inherent within this human experience, as well as the hypnotic forces that are overseeing
welcome
and
in, brother.
ensuring that
Welcome in.
humanity stays in a
Good to see you.
disempowered and unconscious state. Otherwise, starseeds can sense that something ain't right. Starseeds have gone by many names in past ages and even in this age. But as we evolve and our perception matures, more information unfolds into a larger context. Of course, there would be other variants of consciousness and other realms a being would inhabit other than strictly the third-dimensional Earth school. In fact, it is quite egotistical to believe that humans are all that exist in this multiverse. Even though the concept of starseeds can definitely be used to manipulate the human ego into a false sense of superiority, in reality, starseeds are simply souls who have incarnated into the Earth life system from other dimensions in order to assist humanity's future timelines. Specifically, they are here to assist in awakening humanity out of the draconian future timelines that are represented by the military-industrial complex, poverty consciousness, and trauma-based.
Not to cut it out, but you could argue that a lot of these spiritual leaders or spiritual deities, shouldn't say leaders, but, Yeshua, Muhammad, Buddha, these were star seeds in a sense. They were here to awaken you and lead you to understand that we are all connected. I think a lot of Eastern religions discuss how, or the Buddha, how you need to kill your ego,
Right.
Like, Yeshua, how you need to, same kind of stance. You need to kill your ego and help, the lesser than. So,
Yeah.
same thing. Consciousness.
Mind control.
Well
The
stated,
draconian timelines lead the human race
going
to a
on
future of
in the podcast.
authoritarianism, much like what was foreshadowed in the classic 1984. However, there is a huge twist in the way that this is achieved. It is achieved under the guise of love. The draconian timelines have understood the only way they will be able to gain the free will of humans to create their own captivity is through the guise of love. A false love from a false light that slowly enslaves the human race by making them believe that it is there to protect them. And so starseeds are here to share all of their many different gifts with humanity so that we align with future timelines where we spiritually evolve and access our power as source incarnate. The biggest issue when it comes to this subject is that the term starseeds inherently implies that humans aren't of the stars or don't have celestial origins, when that's not the case. Humans are a microcosm of the entire universe. However, to be fully identified as soul...
We over talking about starseeds. And they talk about the Gentleman's Club. Can we get enlightened, Nate, for a little bit? Tap into your higher self for 10 minutes.
Oh, I bet you he's connected to his higher self. All right. I don't blame you, brother.
And only relating and resonating with all of the existence through a human identity is such a low consciousness state that what's really going on is the fact that the human form is in a state of spiritual amnesia, where they have disconnected from the higher aspects of their own energy field and their totality of their soul. More to the point, what we refer to as an average human are souls that have only had incarnations in the Earth life system. Because of this, they are called Earth souls. Earth souls still contain all of the information in the cosmos within their energetic template, but it is not accessed. If they were to begin to activate it, they could easily shift into new timelines where all of a sudden they have these future outcomes that suddenly exist, where they've had several lifetimes off planet or in other star systems. The reason this would manifest instantly once an Earth soul activates the potential held in their energetic blueprint is because time is an illusion. All there really is feedback loops. And so what starseeds are in relationship to what humans are is beings who have incarnated into the earthly realm and into a human experience so that they do not violate free will. If a resident from a higher plane of consciousness or a higher density truly wishes to be of service to their brothers and sisters, then they're already aware that they cannot stunt that being's development. And they would interfere with that being's evolutionary process and their growth by violating their free will by simply appearing to them. That's what negative forces do. They manipulate through all sorts of ways that have to do with violating a being's free will. But to truly be of service, those residents would incarnate as a human and then influence beings or humanity at large through the human vessel, through the human experience, because then you're not violating a being's free will. And so by doing so, that's what true love is all about. It's knowing that you can't just appear from anywhere and then be able to have people who are not ready for that reality or who are not at a mature level consciously to be able to accept that fully on their own and by their own right if you were to just go ahead and interfere with their own process. So that in and of itself is not honoring a being's maturity. It's not honoring their own journey, their own development, and it's not honoring, therefore, their own free will. So what starseeds do is they come into this experience, and by doing so, they go through the veil of forgetting.
That part, Nathan.
And when you go through the veil of forgetfulness, you are by no means superior at all to a human experience. You are human for all intents and purposes. But what you have is a very strong desire, a very strong mission towards helping humanity. And that's really your only guiding light. They incarnate into the Earth life system over lifetimes, playing out both the predator end of the spectrum and the victim end of the spectrum to fully understand the system that's in place here, so that they can best trigger people out of the hypnotic state that is taking place on Earth. Each star origins contains their own abilities, traits, and characteristics.
Superpowers?
They are a strongly developed facet of the all, with the largest celestial presence here being Pleiadian. Pleiadians are known for their charisma, ability to teach, and their emotional intelligence, while Sirians are known for being the Renaissance man, both masters in the arts and sciences, both sensitive yet stoic, both creative and technologically innovative. The list of starseed origins and their respective traits goes on. The only common thread each starseed group shares is that they can be considered both profoundly sensitive and eccentric. And of course they would be perceived as eccentric. They're effing aliens, why wouldn't they be? We care deeply for animal rights, the suffering of all beings, as well as infusing new, empowering thought forms into the human collective.
Yeah.
We can positively influence humanity only by being a part of humanity. This is the way with the most integrity to the Earth soul's own growth. By the time we've incurred so much karma from lifetime after lifetime being in the human form, it's pretty much like the blind leading the blind. Only with starseeds, there's a strong remembrance that gets activated. And this strong remembrance connects them with their higher knowing. So that higher knowing will show up in whatever psychic capacities or gifts is their strongest. But this higher knowing is also what eventually allows them to break out of their current conditioning, as well as the programming that was imprinted upon them. So starseeds have a relatively easier time than most people when it comes to deprogramming themselves. So what's really typical is that a starseed will choose a specific lifetime to activate their remembrance. And the lifetimes before that activation occurs, their true identity is held in a dormant state from them, while they're incurring human experiences and while they're incurring information and data. Once they have chosen a certain lifetime to activate their remembrance, they set up certain triggers within that lifetime. And at these different triggers, they're being triggered into a deeper awakening of why they came there and what their mission is. Some of our missions are meant to be spiritual warriors. Some are meant to be grid workers. Some are meant to be spiritual healers or sages. And some are meant to be a catalyst and way shower in some capacity. So we all are drawn and compelled to whatever region that we feel our strong suits and our skills are most needed. A very common misconception is when a being believes that they are only from one starseed lineage. And that's because when we come into this life, we come in with one ratio that's dominant and one that's mainly activated. But through our own journey, we start activating more and more ratios.
One more time.
So we're actually not one dominant lineage, even though we choose and reside and resonate with one dominant lineage. The reason why we come in resonating with one dominant lineage at first is because the skill sets and the gifts from that lineage are the ones that are going to be the most relevant for our mission and our journey. But as we go along our own path, what unfolds and what gets activated is the ratios from all of our lineages. So as we grow and as we mature, we start embodying and activating the gifts from all of the different celestial origins that we encompass. So with higher dimensional, angelic-like beings, known as starseeds, being the stewards of humanity, naturally this entire paradigm got hijacked. And that's what we have seen within the recent years when it comes to the starseed paradigm. There has been a huge targeted co-opt to specifically dumb down this entire concept, as well as the people who consider themselves starseeds. It has been distorted and distorted and distorted, and infused with so much controlled oppositional tactics and counterintelligence that this entire paradigm has become stupefied. This whole concept, along with several of the starseeds themselves, have been successfully targeted and co-opted until their frequency has lowered and lowered until it's been reduced into nothing better than raccoon talk. They sound absolutely crazy at this point. And it's because there has been a polarization that's occurred, where they are polarized into the very system that they were meant to come here and to break humanity out of. So they got caught into the polarization, controlled opposition tactics that have now created fundamentalism within them. Whether it's fundamentalism in one direction or fundamentalism in another direction. They're stuck in a lowered frequency now from the very system that they came here to help humanity transcend. So as you can tell, the biggest pitfall to a starseed is falling into the matrix that they meant to awaken humanity out of and getting caught in it themselves. In fact, the entire starseed paradigm has been intentionally infused with elaborate maps and elaborate off-planet groups specifically designed to groom the starseed's mind back into the matrix. And so what we see today is also an organic and a synthetic awakening that's happening. One where there's, once again, social engineering through elaborate prophecy and elaborate times tables, through off-planet groups, through different maps we're using, all through different concepts that have truth to it, such as starseeds, but are used in a way where it's being led down incrementally, a false light path, as well as an organic evolution of consciousness, which is also being stewarded by higher dimensional beings in human form. So we got a lot going on. It's also very common for us to believe that starseeds are here for strictly benevolent and selfless reasons, when in reality, what we have found is that along our own evolutionary journey, we can only progress so far. We can only evolve so far until we hit a proverbial wall, so to speak. And this proverbial wall is that we are all one in essence. Because we are all one, our own journeys, our own evolutionary pathways are actually intertwined and interconnected inextricably with the human race. And so because of that, we act as stewards for the human race in order for our own progression and our own evolution. Now, this doesn't mean that we don't care or that compassion is absent without motive. Not at all. But what it does mean is that y'all are being bad vibes. Stop being bad vibes. You're holding us up. I hope this has activated your remembrance.
You're right.
Make sure to subscribe to my channel for higher dimensional guidance through spiritual awakenings. See you next time.
But yeah, you got the end of it. So
we can be your smart note. So long story short, when you realize you're connected, you reach a higher consciousness, which will lead you to understanding what your mission is.
Yep. That part. So
start to challenge your matrix, which will be the way you raised. Not challenge the way you were raised, but you can question it. You question everything. That's how you break out of the matrix.
Yeah, and we were taught that. We were all taught that. Question everything.
Yeah.
Question everything. Don't just take it at face value.
Yeah.
Because I said so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
anything that makes you feel good, if it makes you, you know what I mean? If it makes you feel good for too long, question it. Like, okay. You know what I'm saying? I agree with everything this person's saying. Why is that?
Right. Yeah. And just going back to Nathan vibration and and all that good stuff. I had bad vibes when I first started the show, so sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Well, yeah.
Kobe caught a little bit of that, man. My bad, bro.
Intro didn't happen, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated. So even if you are awakened, doesn't mean that you can't revert. Every now and then. See, Nathan said, I guess she is right. I will sell everything I have and join her sexy call. Totally worth it. I wouldn't blame you, sir. So that being said, Kobe, do you think that you are a starseed?
Yeah. I mean, I think I am.
Do your Atlas is picking you up, bro?
To be cocky. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I
don't
think
think so,
if that I think what I need to learn is like I can't tell everybody's not gonna listen to me. I
Right.
can only like be an example of what I talk about. So that's what I think about now.
Yeah.
That's what she said, which is weird. Some people are a catalyst. So
Right.
yeah.
That part. Well, I too think that I'm getting picked up by 3i Atlas. So yeah. So Shell, if you're listening, I'm gonna need you to become a starseed, because in December, man, I might get beamed up, baby. If you don't get beamed up with me, you have to pay these bitch ass bills by yourself.
If that's true, here's the thing. I don't understand why they come get us and take us away. I think they come get us to, I don't know, help us. I don't know.
To anoint us?
Maybe to get our people out of this situation. That's what I'd be asking. Like, we're gonna be taken away and we ain't gonna help them. Then what's
Right.
the point of me being a starseed?
I mean, maybe those that you helped, and those who were awakened, those who didn't have the cognitive dissonance, and I mean, at least let me say, at least contemplate it, the awakeness. You know what I mean? What
I
is
know how that will work. Okay, you're supposed to be, you're here to wake people up, then we're gonna take you away.
Yeah.
We signed up for the wrong team, I think.
They didn't want to wake up. So
That
F these bills.
doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna also I could pick up on certain things and calm people down when they are chaotic. That's dope. I like that. That's good vibration. Good vibration. All right. I guess you're coming with us on the Theory Atlas. Go, you're not gonna go?
I'm asking questions. I gotta ask questions. Like, wait, hold up now. We gonna leave everybody behind? And
Go.
I mean,
Go, they'll be like,
some people I know we gotta leave behind. Don't be wrong, but like,
yeah, we'll give you superpowers.
I gotta know what's going on before I leave. Like, hey, we gonna bring them back? Like, we gonna try to get them back up here? Like, we gonna leave already behind?
Superpowers, or you want to stay down there and hang out with the MAGA folks?
I mean, that's not hard. But
no, I feel you though, brother. I feel you, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Nathan White says, may you play your music loud enough to wake up all your neighbors, and may you play your music loud enough to always wake yourself up. I like that.
I think it's funny, and yeah, people need to like really take a hard look at the things we watch and things like we celebrate, and then look at the way you I said something on Facebook about how people love Star Wars.
Yeah.
Really famous anime One Piece. Vote for the Empire and the world government.
Right.
Right. Well, I love you, Sean. The fellow said, well, One Piece are criminals.
Are they?
Against the world government? Have you seen what the world government does?
Right. So, I mean, from a certain point of view,
he was joking. I know he was just playing around.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy that like there were some people who like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They think Luffy's a criminal, and it's like he's just fun to watch. He's a criminal. Like, no, he's really not.
I mean, Luke Skywalker was part of the Rebel Alliance. They were criminals.
They were
in Star Wars. They were criminals. Right.
I mean, the rebel army in the Revolution Army, the Patriots. They were criminals.
They were criminals. They were criminals. Straight up. It's funny that the rebels, when they win, sometimes they can become the thing that they were fighting against.
Yeah. Yep. Oh my God. Look at what's going on in Israel.
Man. Yep.
That's crazy. That's
Yep.
it. Like you
Yep.
became the very thing. You became the monster you were fighting against.
You were fighting against.
Who is it? Frederick Nietzsche. When you're fighting a monster, be careful you don't become the monster.
I've heard that quote.
Whatever. Something like
Yeah, I can't remember who said it though.
Nietzsche. But yeah, man.
I mean, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy, and it's funny that you know Hollywood and like they see that stuff, they know that stuff, they put it out there, man.
I just think it's funny because like people are like, oh, I like like all these media like Superman or I like Goku, and it's like Goku would hate you. Goku would hate you.
Yeah.
Look what you voted. He would hate you.
Yeah, he would not be feeling that.
You think he would like the guy? Goku fought a guy who called them monkeys.
Right.
Called them monkeys.
Yeah.
Blew up his planet. Enslaved his people. You think he would like you? Y'all don't know what you're watching. That's all I'm saying. Y'all don't know.
Right.
Y'all don't understand what you're looking at.
Might hit you with a command mail wave. You don't want that. What is that? They to enhance.
Oh yeah, he's back to his. What was it? What would you have to do for like? What would activate your power or something like that?
Would be the offset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting on a tangent. So we yeah.
But that being said, though, I've got something that I thought was pretty funny. So
let's do it.
I've shown this to Kobe. This might be an appropriate time to show this to everybody else. Check this out.
Of a response to these new Epstein emails that show that Trump, he did it.
Who? Trump did it.
Did what?
He did everything you guys are thinking he did. He and Epstein?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You're not denying it?
Nah, fuck it.
Oh, and also we killed Epstein to keep him quiet about this whole thing. Which was obviously a waste of time, but
hindsight's 20/20.
Hindsight's 20/20. Wow, I didn't think you'd come out and just...
Okay, so now that that's out of the way, we're so excited to announce that Trump is going to pardon 5 turkeys this year instead of just 1.
But we were just...
This is like kind of
been doing so much pardoning of like criminals.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's funny. That's
turkeys are funny.
Just move on.
Funniest
This Epstein thing.
Yeah, nothing's going to happen with that, trust.
But this is above and beyond.
Nah, it's not. It's not.
But the Democrats, they might...
No, they won't. Look, our people are...
snap.
What happens in
Australia.
They're just going to do anything about how the progressives aren't trying to understand where the right is coming from enough, and everything's going to go back to normal. So just don't worry about it, Let's just talk turkey. It's better that way. Let's all just talk turkey.
He's rubbing his head.
Okay? Okay, let's talk turkey. Also, Trump might have gone down on Bill Clinton. Turkey.
Yeah, man.
That piece of satire, man, rings so true, bro. Even if he did do it, even if he did do it, what do you think that happened? Jive turkey.
We were protecting that. It's weird, man.
Yeah. So
like people like, oh, well, he was Epstein, like Democrats, well, they can go down too. Look, we don't care. All of them go down. Take them all down.
Yeah. There's a, and we were gonna do a thing on Epstein.
Yeah, it's just it's a lot, and to be real, the news has covered most of it.
Right.
We're not a political channel,
right?
And there's not much out there that like you wouldn't know about. Epstein, definitely had a beef with Trump, at a certain point in time, and it's very clear, that they were friends at some point.
At some point, definitely, and it just kind of went south.
Which Trump is that with all his friends. Look at everybody he's been around. He doesn't have a lifelong friend. I know people like that in my personal life. Like people are like, "Hey, you don't got a lifelong friend, huh? Like everybody you're a friend with, you beef with them."
Right.
It's always their fault, though, huh?
Always their fault. Even Elon Musk, they got like a love-hate relationship. It's so bizarre.
Yeah.
And
plus people like that.
Thank you, Benno. Thank you, Benno from Oz.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wonder I wonder what your guys' views is in Australia, man.
I'm sure
how
they don't
crazy
like
are we looking right now, guys?
We look nuts over here.
Are we looking pretty crazy to the rest of the world, man? Nathan White says, remember that NAMBLA was and could still be a very real thing. What's NAMBLA?
I don't know.
It looks like it's an acronym for something.
But
let me know, man.
Bill Clinton and Epstein were homies.
They were tight.
Weird, man.
They're tight. And the question is, did they know? I don't know. Also, guys, I was in a very comedic mood this past week.
Keep them coming.
So I got something else here at a
North
second.
American man boy love.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. To each their own. Let's see here. Bendel says this corruption is everywhere, boys. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
100%
from England or whatever. He was touching on little girls. It's weird, man. And they're over here trying to normalize it, trying to make a distinction between 8-year-olds and 15-year-olds. Like,
that's wild, bro. That's wild. Hey, totally off subject though. Shador Sanders is playing today, and he's doing his thing. He's doing his thing,
and that's what I'm glad. That's what the NFL gets.
That's what they get. That's what you get.
That's what you get
for being racist. Let's see here. Nathan White says Australia is a wild place. Man, have you ever been? I'd love to go sometime. That's on my bucket list.
I highly doubt Australia is wilder than the United States of America. I highly doubt. Like, I'm sure the bush. I'm sure outside of the city.
He said it can be. Don't say it can be. Oh.
I've heard that there's like dead kangaroos on the side of the road. That'd be crazy.
That'd be wild. That'd be pretty wild. Yeah. Huh.
We live in the wild.
I guess we
West in America.
Guess we'd be equivalent to dead deer.
Yeah.
On the side of the road, maybe. I don't know. All right. So I got another funny one, but before I show that, I got the Australia Batman is freaking crazy. He is nothing like American Batman.
There's an Australian Batman?
If there is, that's pretty cool. They have one in Africa. They got a African Batman.
Is it in the comic books?
In the comic books. Yeah. Not in real life. I mean, you guys got a hero out there, vigilante named No Name.
Yeah. Have you been following him?
Well, yeah.
He's funny. He didn't really be around the colleges, really.
Really? I heard he's actually saved people.
He like does stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, that's pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show this. Let me get go. You can put that up.
His name is
John Batman. John Bateman.
John Bateman.
So this is how to survive a horror movie. Check and dig.
Let's go.
Hey.
Oh. Oh, crazy. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hey! The goblins are funny. Uh-oh. You're about to get served again. Oh, no. Suffice to say that he probably didn't make it.
He lived another day.
He lived. Yep, he lived another day. Hey, Beto, yeah, he was killing it, man. Yeah. So Beto, you said the 3 feet brown snake. You said they can kill you, bro.
That's the wildlife is nuts out there for sure.
Yeah, the wildlife out there is crazy, man. I would like to see one of those giant spiders, man, that Australia be having.
No, I'm good. I don't like
Yeah, say why is it that white people can't? Some of them can. There's something to get down.
Okay, that's crazy.
Some can. I got a homeboy, man. He could go. My boy Ryan. That dude could dance, man. Ryan McTaggart. Yeah, still can. Let's see here. It's a two-step Charlie's. Let's see. Biggest brown snake skin I found was 3 meters. Hey, yo.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
Yo, yeah, that okay. And our pops, he hates snakes. He's like Indiana Jones when it comes to snakes. He hates snakes.
You need to kill gardener snakes until we were like that. They don't hurt. They can't hurt you.
Right.
There's not snakes like that up here.
Right. Pops does not do snakes, man. Man, Shadura's killing, man. They already. I mean, they're playing a bad team, but it's 24-3 right now. Let's see. Benno says, I was 9 years old, walking to school through the paddocks. Oh, what is it? Did I pronounce that right?
What's the
paddocks?
What's that?
I'm probably saying it wrong. I'm really saying it wrong. So all right, guys, that's all I have for the comedy. So now we're going to get to our section where we call Game for the Gang. So Game for the Gang are reels, videos that we show. We find on social media, and we just react to them on this. Is things that spark conversation. We're not necessarily sure if it's true or not, and all of them, but we just find them interesting, and we just want to share with you guys.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. Booyah! That's that.
What is the paddock?
Yeah. What is that? That's that good old Minnesota education.
Right.
They
call them King Browns. When they're 3 meters.
Let's see. We say Benno said when they get that side, they call them King Browns. Ooh. Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, Shadura is about to be the king of the Browns right now because he is killing.
Hey, we're winning.
Okay.
I'm not reading that. I'm winning my fantasy right now.
Man, I'm 7-4 on my fantasy.
I thought we will lose.
I'm playing my boss right now, so we'll see how that goes. All right, Kobe. So you wanna do the first one, brother?
All right. The first one is called "We're the Republicans." So
good.
Was that you or me? Who knows?
I don't know.
Probably you. Got a lot of tabs open. Hold on, y'all. My bad. Let me get this going. All right. We are the Republicans. All right.
We're the Republicans.
We believe in traditional values. The man is the breadwinner, church on Sundays, segregation, teenage pregnancy.
I mean, how bad was slavery?
We can be bipartisan. For example, Israel.
We're the Republicans.
Immigrants are ruining this country. Except for my wife.
Wait, who is Bubba?
This is just how we say hello. We're the Republicans.
Abortion is murder. Unless it's for my wife.
These emails are communism.
If you're poor, we fucking hate you.
We're the Republicans.
Okay, look. We needed to touch Gen Z somehow.
Well, so technically that's an amoeba file. It's a different thing.
He's not a pedophile, he's a cinephile. He only has the movie.
Okay, what's wrong with islands? My wife is from an island.
We're the Republicans?
So we can be bipartisan. Bisexual.
We're the
I put that one up.
That's funny.
Oh God, I love the chat, guys. I love the chat. Please keep it up.
Australia.
Yeah, just a conversation about Australia and then
both sides of the port. I concur.
Yep.
Well, definitely corporate Democrats, APAT Democrats. I think the the socialist Democrats, they actually care about the poor, but like Bernie Sanders cares about the poor.
Right, right.
All right.
So, Father Taylor
Uh-oh.
has he blessed us with a couple of game for the gang. So, this next one comes from Father Taylor.
Let's get it.
All right. Let's see here. Anybody don't know who Father Taylor is? That's our dad. All right, here we go. This is called Red Hat.
If Jesus were alive today, do you think the world would be any different? Nope. Really? Why not? He'd be crucified by the same ones who claim to worship. Come on, man. Christians love Jesus. They would never do that. They love the painting of Jesus, but not the person. They worship the image because the image doesn't challenge them. The real Jesus would have. So what you're saying is they're blind. Blind by choice. They see what's comfortable, not what's true. Because if a brown-skinned Middle Eastern man walked into one of those southern churches today preaching peace and unity, they wouldn't welcome him. They'd walk him out the back door. You can only imagine what would happen to him next. All right, man, that's a stretch. Is it? The same ones who shout, "In God we trust," are the same ones who are fine with their tax dollars funding a genocide as opposed to feeding the poor. They're completely blind to the struggles of the marginalized. But sure, they love their Jesus. So you really think that's why they crucify him again? Absolutely. He challenged everything they hide behind, their politics, their pride, their prejudice. And instead of listening, they double down on him and say, "That ain't my Jesus." They want a Jesus who fits their world, not one who would change it. Man,
that's a
deep.
bar.
Truth usually is. If Jesus showed up today, brown skin, dusty feet, calling out hypocrisy, they wouldn't see him as the Son of God. They'd see him as a leftist, which is pretty much the Antichrist to them. They forget Jesus didn't come here to decorate temples and build ballrooms. He came to flip tables and challenge the system that profits off of injustice and silence. Yeah, you're right. He did expose greed in religion and pride in politics. That's why they crucified him then, and that's why they reject him now. Guess not much has changed, huh? Not really. Today's conservative Christians wouldn't crucify Jesus because they hate him, but because they built a version of him that's completely different from what he truly stood for. Maybe the real miracle wouldn't be him coming back, but us listening to each other. Right now we're filled with too much pride, ego, and hatred. You can't spell hatred without red hat. Hey man, if Jesus were alive...
Yeah, man. What do you think about that, brother?
I'm starting to think about that. The Kingdom of God is why it was. I'm gonna be real, man. I think a lot of this, like, I think you can almost argue Yeshua has already came back.
Like, what you mean?
If you look at it from the theory of how the Gnostics look at Yeshua, the spiritual entity, you can almost argue how all the people. There's a big push for socialism, a big push for helping the poor right now. It's a popular conversation. You can almost argue that that's the spirit, that's Christ consciousness.
Christ consciousness.
Like, he's already here. Y'all just ain't listening to it. He bastardized his message so bad that you're not even hearing his message right now.
Right.
That's just my opinion.
Okay.
It's not from anything that like the kingdom of God is within us.
Just like Benno said.
What does Matthew 25 verse 31 through 46 say? Like, you know what I mean? The sheep and the goat. So I don't know, man.
Well, yeah, maybe it's screaming in our face, and you know, we can't see it. Let's see. Presentation is the key to get people to listen. Know your audience. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think we're kind of past. I think the powers to be have been able to convince most people that, you know, the things you've got because you've worked hard, while they don't work at all. They get the riches upon riches. It's what, you know what I mean? It kind of convinced a lot of people.
Yeah. I like that part that he said though. He said you can't spell hatred without red hat. That was cold. That was cold. Now, keep in mind, guys, we always say we're not on either side. You know, with us. You know what I'm saying? It's not a left-right thing for us.
Western
societies are rigged. I can see that.
He said that. I would argue I'm a leftist. I don't agree with Democrats. So if that's what we're saying, I don't agree.
Yeah. Well, gun to my head, yeah, leftist. But no gun to my head. I don't fuck with nan one of y'all.
All right. It says MAGA Yeshua versus historical Yeshua.
Did we both do it?
Why is it so quiet? You hear it?
No, I can't hear it. So he'd be. Oh yeah, he definitely would, bro. He'd be. Yeah. They put him out quick, fast. Yep.
Let's try this. Middle Eastern. That's too quiet.
Let me try it. All right. Let's see if it works on my side. Nope, it doesn't work. I don't know why it's so quiet. Well, that one came from Father Taylor too. It worked on the phone, but it didn't. It's not working on this show. So, we'll go to the next one. Did we lose Kobe? I think we lost him.
Bad.
There he is. Lost you for a second there, brother. All right, so the next one, we're just gonna move on to the Montauk Project.
It's too quiet for you too?
Yeah, it was quiet.
Okay.
And this is the Montauk Project. We've spoken about this before.
I think it's my turn though, isn't it?
Yeah. I already got it queued up, so you just do the next one.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, it was pretty good, man. It came from Father Taylor, so it was pretty good, man. Maybe we can find a better video. Like that. Maybe something on TikTok, it'll play louder. All right. So yeah, again, Montauk Project. So check this out. Let me know what you think.
And a Budweiser beer sitting on that desk. Sure enough, it would appear on that desk, and the guy could drink it and it didn't poison him.
But one of the weirdest things they noticed is that he could determine what time he wanted the thing to materialize.
He might concentrate at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The can of beer might appear 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night. By 1981, we had a working time portal.
Which leads us to August 5th, 1983, where orders were given to turn on the Montauk chair with Duncan in it and just leave it on, running continuously. And they just wanted to see what, if anything, would happen. So researchers, they followed the orders. Nothing out of the ordinary occurred. That is until 7 days later on August 12th, when a time portal opened up. And at the other end of this portal, they could see the actual USS Eldridge, the ship used 40 years prior during the Philadelphia experiment. And on the ship, they actually saw a second version of Duncan Edwards, the psychic they were using to avoid any time paradoxes. They actually had to hide the present day version of Duncan from visible sight. And here's what Preston Nichols said recalling this event. Things got so out of control, the contingency program was activated by someone approaching Duncan while he was in the chair and simply whispering the command, "The time is now." At this moment, Duncan let loose a monster from his subconscious, and the transmitter actually portrayed a hairy monster in real life. It was big, hairy, hungry, and nasty. It would eat anything it could find, and it smashed everything in sight. And the only way to get rid of the beast was to try to figure out how to cut the power to the chair. That way the chair would be turned off and hopefully this monster would disappear. So what they had to do is they had to go and cut the power line to the entire base. And when they finally got the power off, the monster and the madness seemingly stopped right then and there. After this incident, the project was terminated and all the researchers were debriefed, and using MK Ultra tactics, a lot of their memories of this incident and the entire project itself were wiped. The whistleblower forward today, they're coming forward because certain things that they happen to see or experience reminds them of their time there, and then memories start flooding back to them. But the story doesn't end there. 3 years after this incident occurred, someone went back and started snapping photos of the abandoned base. And in 1986, this photo right here was snapped. The person who snapped this photo claims that when they snapped it, the beast was definitely not there. As you can see, the monster created out of thought, the children being trained up as psychics, opening up portals to alternate dimensions. These are all running themes baked into the show Stranger Things. And what's funny is the original working title of the show before it was released to the public was actually Montauk. Whoa. But if you thought this story was mind-bending, just wait until you see this one right here. About a 9,000-year-old stone with a flying saucer carved into it.
I think we showed that image. All right, I got the next one, Machine Pichu.
Okay. Or maybe I spelled it wrong. Both of you.
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Unless you're like trying to play off words. So, all right, Machu Picchu.
I don't know. I can't remember.
We talk about Machu Picchu a lot on this podcast, but it doesn't make sense.
Right, it doesn't.
A city on top of a mountain like this. All right, let me.
It shouldn't exist. This place shouldn't be here. Machu Picchu isn't even the only city in the area that's 8,000 feet high. Yana Picchu is even higher. Before we try and explain how they got the rock to do that, you gotta explain why it was a priority to put doorways that go nowhere in the temple. This rock right here is what really gets me though. How do you get that up there? How did they know the same techniques as another culture across the globe? Why is the older stuff more advanced than the newer stuff? I don't see iPhones getting worse. I wouldn't know how to get water up here, but their fountains still work.
Wow.
We only know how they did it because we 3D scanned it. Not only did they know how to get it up there, they delivered it to the citizens via art. No one gives these guys enough credit. They thought these were for food or like grain, grinding grain up. They fill up with water one day and someone notices the angle at which they reflect. Built them to observe sections of the sky during specific times of the year through the windows of the surrounding building. And then we realize the whole place is aligned to the sky, celestial events. Here's the deal. When someone comes in and takes all your stuff, then enslaves your people, they get to write your story and make your people look like idiots. South America, Africa, India. Strange that they all have some form of this guy. But all of them just so happen to have the most unexplainable stuff. Utterly unsatisfactory explanations for what it was. All of which make the natives look inferior. I'll tell you what doesn't lie. A big old rock. I'm just gonna say
Another facts.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, man, I'm not going down that.
It kind of starts to piss you off. Just like, dude, like, come on, man, you have to go conquer these people and
make up shit.
Yeah, make up shit and tear this shit down. How about we integrate? You know what I'm saying, dude? We be so much further ahead.
They say white supremacy, nothing against white people. But white people and white supremacy do different things. So whenever we say white supremacy, that's what we mean.
Yeah.
White supremacy pushed human development 500 years into the past. We should be 500 years more advanced than we are now.
We are now. Yeah. That means flying cars, anti-gravity, 0-point energy. We're talking all of it, man. A better understanding of quantum theory and quantum physics and
life and death.
Yeah.
Like, we would maybe have technology to speak with your ancestors on a different timeline. Like we could have shit that you would never know.
Right.
Because we wanted to. I don't know.
I want to suppress it.
Yeah, I don't understand why we did the thing we did.
Yeah, want to suppress it. Benno, yes, Stranger Things is coming out this week. I am super excited. The final season, and I think they're going to show like the last episode in select theaters. So hopefully they do that here in Dallas. I can't wait.
Go do that here.
Let's see
I
here.
plan on gaming, man. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah, they kept all that shit from us, man. It's crazy. What'd you say about gaming, bro?
I plan on gaming. I've been playing a lot of Arc. I've been playing Arc Raiders and new games of Arc Raiders. It's pretty dope. I've been
never heard of her.
Oh yeah, well you're missing out. That game is fire.
What's it like?
It's a looting game. So like you can team up with 2 other people and you kind of like try to get stuff and get out. Like crap, and sometimes machines attack you, sometimes people attack you. But it's actually really cool because it's a game about humanity. So sometimes most people are like not trying to fight each other. They're like, well, wait, hey, you want to work together? And it's showing like a lot of people are trying to work together besides like other than like killing each other and stuff. So,
well, that's pretty cool. That's a different take on things like what's that really popular game where you can build shit?
Fortnite?
Yeah, Fortnite. Like people are trying to take each other out in that game, like all the time.
That's what it's meant for.
Right. So, so that's it. Kind of sounds like that's the opposite.
Yeah.
Of that. So, but yeah, just going back to what Benno said. They're keeping all that stuff from us, general populace, and it's to dumb us down. I mean, we were talking about like beginning of the show with the Starseed stuff. I think she said everything's being stupefied. So, no, that's a good point. All right, so the next one is maps. I don't remember what this is either, but I'm not sure if I can put this on here. So let's see what maps is all about. Check it out.
I'm just on Google Earth doing a little bit of research, and I decided to slide down to Antarctica, to see if I could find a breach in that ice wall or something. So as I'm mobbing through the mountains, I noticed something that looked just like a big-ass swordfish or a marlin or something. And you could tell it's a fish because you could see his eyes, his mouth, his long-ass nose, his rib cage, his backbone. Shit, you could even see the fins. So as I'm observing this big-ass prehistoric pile of fish ribs, I decided to measure this motherfucker. And come to find out, this bitch is 1,561.2 meters long. So that's 0.9 miles. So this damn near a mile-long fish bone. And then I noticed that it's located right off the coast of Australia. So due to that fact, I decided to pull up the Monte map from 1587 just to line it up with that bullshit map that we use today. So as I zoom in on the coast of Australia and the coast of Antarctica where I found them fish ribs at, who do I see running through the ocean? That exact same big-ass swordfish on my mama. Monte wasn't capping. This map more accurate than the one we got now. And if you notice, Antarctica was a damn jungle. So now I'm like, if Monte was telling the truth about this big-ass fish, then everything else on this map is probably true. Look at the rest of this shit. The big fish is fighting a damn aquatic warthog. It's a whole griffin right here. You goddamn Mutaro from Mortal Kombat over here. A whole gang of mermaids.
Yeah, Mutaro
Shit out of a dragon. This the one that got me though. It's a damn bird picking up a motherfucking elephant. And obviously ain't none of these creatures still here, so what happened to them? Where did they go?
Man, what do you think about that?
I like old maps too, yeah. I don't know. Pretty cool.
I think it's all those cool.
It's cool. And, I mean,
what do you want me to say?
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, I do believe that I have this fascination for giants, so I do believe that giants existed. So if giants existed, why not giant animals? When I say giants, I mean like hominid giants. So why not giant animals?
There was that video of that griffin. Everybody keeps trying to say it's real. I don't think it's.
Which one? Did we show it? Crazy Map Maker's getting high and dry shit.
No, I gotta find it. I'll put it on our notes.
But yeah, man, I think that's super interesting, dude. Like that tree. You know what I'm saying?
I like the tree.
Like the tree's cool. So I mean,
the lady that's laying in the mountain.
Yeah, bruh. I mean, there's something to it, man. There's something.
I think there is. I just don't know. I think also like the human brain will make things look like things.
Yeah, it can. But the world is so big. It's huge.
Bigger than we act like it is. That's for sure. Like
absolutely,
we act like it's not that big, but it's big.
It's ginormous. Why?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe but then where are the other giants at? Like where are the other? They all died. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, they so-called found fossils everywhere, and I mean, there's giants, there's little giants. They found skeletons of people that were 10 to 12 feet.
Isn't there a pyramid in Antarctica?
Yeah, I think there is a pyramid in Antarctica. Yeah. Is it one of those? It's either Antarctica, the South Pole, or the North Pole. I'm pretty sure it's Antarctica though.
All right, the next one is called the Dogman of India. I've never heard of this before.
Okay.
Speak no language but bark like dogs, and in this manner make themselves understood by each other. Their teeth are larger than those of dogs, their nails like those of these animals, but longer and rounder. They inhabit the mountains as far as the river Indus. So this is in India. They are reported to live primarily in India and northern Africa, but were seen in many places in between. So he's saying, not only have I seen them, but anybody I've talked to that's seen them has seen them all over the place. So they weren't in just one specific area. He said their complexion is swarthy. They are extremely just, like the rest of the Indians with whom they associate. So it's said that these cynocephalists actually bartered and traded with the people from India that were close by the mountains. So they would go into town, or the Indians would come there and they would barter and trade. And he said they were extremely just. They were good natured. And he said that he basically went and stayed with them for a while. And he said they lived on raw meat, and they numbered about 120,000 in the mountains. That is crazy to think about, that many were living in the mountains at the time. Now, you may wonder, like, well, why aren't we seeing them now? Well, as time went, and as the religious factions of the church became more militant, and we're not talking about just one specific type of church or religion, but all these different religions and churches became more militant, you will see throughout history where they would wipe out what they thought was demonic in any area they were at. And we've heard about the trolls in Iceland being wiped out. We've heard about all of these other creatures that have been wiped out by the church. And you will see in text and even in stained glass depictions where they were considered demonic and were driven out or killed in large numbers. So that could be why we don't know about these 120,000 dogmen or cynocephalists that live close to India and in northern Africa. At least that's what I think could have happened throughout history. And sadly, here we go with Teasy is talking about how good natured they were.
Really?
But here is man again wiping out what they don't understand. And this also plays back into this good Nephilim theory of mine. He said they speak no language but bark.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. I'll put these up real quick.
I'll be right back. Ghost has a good body.
Okay, do your thing. They said change the way the light hits it, you will see something else, probably an elf or some shit. Maybe. I said there is one pyramid. Okay. Yeah. In Australia. And there's a remote viewer who actually went inside the pyramid and saw alien beings working alongside humans inside the pyramid. I don't know how much of that's true, or under the pyramid, something like that. Dogman, he is in Michigan. Yes, there is a Dogman in Michigan, and somebody actually made a song about it, I believe, about the Dogman in Michigan. They made a song, and it was, I heard it on YouTube one time. It's pretty good. But yeah, Dogmen are definitely spotted in Michigan quite a bit. And then Kobe already put this comment up here. So the next one that I have is trumpets. So let's see what's up with trumpets here. All right, I don't remember this, so let's see what happens. Hopefully she doesn't flash us or anything.
Yeah, there's literally a video in Spanish talking about what to do if you hear the trumpets. Bubba News posted it a little while ago. Watch this.
What to do if you hear the trumpets. Do not go outside. Lock your doors and windows. Do not look up. Do not attempt to record the sound or share it on social media. The signal has already been detected by international systems and does not come from any human or meteorological source. The sound has been recorded on multiple frequencies at the same time, and its pattern does not match any known instrument. If you are among the first to hear it, move away from other people. Do not talk to anyone who claims to have understood the message. If meaningless phrases begin to be repeated in a low voice or in sync, leave that area immediately. Do not follow anyone who moves toward the source of the sound. They no longer respond. If your house begins to shake slightly or the lights dim, Find a place without windows and remain silent. Do not respond to any calls from outside, even if you recognize the voice, especially if it comes from above.
Hell no. What?
After the third trumpet, the sound becomes internal. Some begin to hear it inside their skull. If that happens, write down what you hear and burn the paper without reading it. Don't share it. Don't say it. The signal seeks to replicate itself. Remain silent. Remain in shadows. Don't pray. Don't look to the sky. Don't respond to the sound. Trumpets don't announce anyone's arrival. They are the warning that he is already here.
I, for one, will be running outside looking up. This is just more deception with the alien invasion hoax. Listen up. Y'all, there's literally a video in Spanish.
So, yeah, interesting.
I don't know what she's talking about. Anyway.
Very, very interesting. She's saying if there was a video put out a warning they put out in Spanish, and those are all the rules that they put in place if you hear the trumpets. Outside.
I understand that, but if you think it's demonic,
I think she thinks it's just that they're trying to. They don't want us to be awakened, so she's saying she's going out there. It's just going to be a hoax. Use social media for all your news. Yeah, I think that's how a lot of shit gets twisted.
I got the next one. Who stayed on the moon? Who stayed on the moon?
Who stayed on the moon?
Who stayed on the moon? Okay.
That stayed on the moon.
The fucking moon landing was fucking bullshit because everyone's telling you I was fucking wrong. Showed me. Yeah. So fucking explain to me. Here you go. The guy's getting off the rocket ship. Who the is filming him? Who's filming him?
A guy?
How'd the fucking guy get up there if this is the first guy supposed to be on the fucking moon? A different rocket ship? He's supposed to be the first guy on the moon.
Yeah.
It's bullshit. The car. How the did the car fit in that rocket ship? Look. How did that car fit in the rocket ship? I don't know. Okay, right. More bullshit. They're bouncing around like a jerk off. Yeah, watch. Let me show you. There it goes. Bye-bye. You know what? I'm going to stay behind. You guys go back to Earth. I'll die up here. And how did he get the film back to Earth? Yeah, look, the fake parachute. Hey, we're home now. What happened to the guy back on the moon? They just left him?
Who's a jerk off that stayed on the moon?
The moon landing was bullshit because everyone's telling you I was
very angry.
He's very angry indeed. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious.
I just think I mean, whatever. I'll be quiet.
I think it's weird
people don't believe in the moon landing, but I get it.
Is it pizza on the brain? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. So you think the moon landing happened?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We've been there 9 times. Yeah.
All right.
The moon landing happened.
But we can't go now.
We can go now.
We can?
Who says
but they say they lost the technology?
No, I've never heard.
You think that's misinformation?
That. Yeah.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think that we can go to the moon? Do y'all think we've ever been to the moon? Well, see, Nathan White says, well, Corey, your work here is done. I would say see you later, but yeah, I'm not so convinced we went to the moon. It's not.
Neil deGrasse Tyson would laugh in your face.
I'm just not so sure. You know, I guess we don't go because there's no reason to go. There's no money.
They have moon rocks. They brought moon rocks back from the moon. Go look at them.
I mean, did they? I don't know. I'm just being contrarian here.
I don't know. I get it.
Did they really bring moon rocks from the moon?
Are we breathing
oxygen? Go. Funny is why we stopped. Straw man's argument. I think we flew around it for sure. Whether we walked on there, I don't know. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. But I love the conspiracy theories on both sides. So especially the ones where they saw some shit while they were on the moon. Those are my favorite.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe some fun, but yeah.
Maybe we never stop. Yeah. I want to live in the what's that show on Apple? For All Mankind. I want to live in that reality. You know, where we kept going, and you know, our technology got better quicker. I always got there to watch that, but it's a good watch. I think it's like 4 seasons now. It's a good watch, man. Like they had, I think like in the 90s. So what they do, they started off, you know, when we, you know, had the space race, whatever, with Russia and all that. They started off there, and they do a decade time jump every season. And like by the 90s, we had the technology that we have now. If that makes any sense. And we were going to Mars.
Well, there was no wars. Like there was no war.
I don't remember if there was any wars or anything in that. They didn't really talk about that. We had strained relations with Russia on that show, but Russia and United States were working together for, you know, space travel. I think Korea was helping too, at least for the Mars mission. So it's pretty cool. Let's see here. $2 million toilet seat for the White House back in the day. $4 million hammer. Let's see.
The race was the war. Oh,
the race is the war. Oh, that's what you were talking about, Kobe. Sorry. Yeah. The race was the war. The Cold War. So all right. The next one is after.
No, I was talking about in the show, you guys. But there's no awards in the show.
Was there a war in the show? No, I don't think so.
And you just said that Russia and USA were together in the show.
Yeah. They were working. Yeah. They were working together.
But that was the difference. But there was no war.
There's no Cold War per se, but the relationship was really strained.
Yeah,
but this is why we have Space Force.
Okay,
Space Force is a joke. But yeah, the relationship was strained with Russia. You just gotta watch the show. It's pretty dope. Especially when they get into the Mars piece of it all, and just to see the imagining of how our technology would be had we kept funding these programs. So, all right. So this one is called After Unalive. Am I showing it? Hold on. I want to see Space Force weapons. I want to see Space Force weapons too. Like, what would that look like? All right, check this out, y'all.
Disappeared after finding out what happens after death. Watch this.
A research lab in Eastern Europe figured out exactly what happens to you the second you die, but then their entire research team disappeared?
Someone
Tell
explain
me more.
this.
Yeah, this research team was working on a project called Project Denitas, and they figured out what happened the exact second that you die. And they were doing this by mapping consciousness and using AI integration to figure this all out.
Right.
Oh, goody. So what they figured out the moment that people die is that a massive surge of gamma activity happens. And they figured out that this isn't a normal surge of gamma activity. It's way more than anyone would experience as they're alive.
Crazy stuff.
But they figured out this wasn't a random surge. This happened to every test subject that they did it on. And they figured out that this was some sort of structured code that was implemented. What? So they used this machine that turns brainwaves into pictures to see what this gamma wave was. And what they saw was voices, sounds, tunnels. They saw entire cities made of sound. Oh, exciting.
Disappeared after finding out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
What are you doing?
Ghost is being a bad boy.
Hey, boy.
Like Rick and Morty. Yeah, that spaceship. I love that little spaceship.
Right.
I love that show. That show's great.
Let's look at the last one. This one's called We Freed Ourselves. Uh-oh.
The myth is that Lincoln freed the slaves, but Lincoln says it is a lie and a slander that we have any intention to abolish slavery in the slave colonies of the South. So why does it happen? Well, it happens because, as W.E.B. Du Bois puts it in his great book, Black Reconstruction from 1935, the slaves took matters into their own hands. 500,000 of them fled from the South, withdrew their labor from the Confederacy, found their way to Union lines. And Lincoln's generals are going, what do we do with these people? What's our policy? And initially the policy was return them to their masters, but they refused to go back. They came in such numbers that this wasn't viable. So this was a movement of self-emancipation. Enslaved people forced emancipation on the Union, on President Lincoln, through their own militancy, their resistance, and their mass flight.
So what do we just learn? We learned that Abraham Lincoln did not free the slaves. The slaves freed themselves. You think about that before you align yourself with some freaky pastor or politician on either side of the aisle. And this is the biggest thing that we got to remember. The only thing black people need to become free and to become self-sufficient in this country is each other. And a good moral law and doctrine to stand on that could be found in the Bible. Yes, the Bible. I know you don't want to believe it, but that's just the truth. That law in the Bible got those people through the times and ancient antiquity, got you through slavery, and it'll get us through captivity and oppression here today. See, the Bible is filled of stories of a minority of people twisting the arms of great nations and empires, and yet you refuse to listen and beckon to it. Look, man, I know what's going to get me right, and one thing I know is not voting.
I don't know about that part, but that last part, but that's interesting.
You can do both, brother. But
yeah,
human being, that's the history. They don't tell you that black folks freed themselves.
I was kind of today years old when I got drove home to me. I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So we talk about the the Haitians. You know what I'm saying? How they freed themselves.
They inspired us. The Maroons. That's why we Maroons here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And weren't they paying? They were paying France reparations.
Yeah,
I think they may have stopped.
They're paying them now. They were, but or maybe they're not. But they were.
Yeah.
I mean, Seminole was fought against slavery in Florida. I mean, there's a lot of history they don't tell us.
They don't tell us about. Yeah, absolutely. But that's what we're here for.
Game for the gang.
Game for the gang. So we are done with Game for the Gang. So I appreciate you guys hanging out there and in the chat and all the silent viewers as well. But we're gonna get to the fun part, which is called Cap or No Cap. So what we do on Cap or No Cap is that we show you various reels of things that we find on social media, and we put it out there for you guys to let us know if it's real or not. So if you think it's real, you say no cap. If you think it's fake, but if you think it's real, you say no cap. You think it's fake, it's cap. So I'll start it off here with the chase, and I already know what y'all gonna say about this one, but I like the video. So just check it out. Let me know what you think. Cap or no cap?
Y'all think, chat.
What you think, Kobe?
Oh man, come on, man. Cap is hell.
Cap and fuck. Okay. Oh,
creepy.
That's creepy as hell. Let's see. Cap was creepy. Like, yeah. What if it was real? Like,
wouldn't be good. Better put knee to chest. All right.
So this is creepy looking. Yeah, very.
Next one is Good Boy.
Good Boy. Okay. Getting that onto this cap too.
¿Qué pasa, Rojo? Shh, tranquilo. Vamos ya, silencio.
Hit him with the hammer.
One more time.
¿Qué pasa, Rojo? Shh, tranquilo. Vamos ya, silencio.
It looks like it's AI, but I'm gonna say no cat for this one. It's probably fake though.
Definitely looks AI.
Yeah.
But what's the fun if they're all cat?
Yeah.
All right. So Nathan says cat.
The show gets it. I want to say no cat, right? Yeah.
I want to say no cat. Let's see. Middle says creepy, but cap. All right. Yeah, I think it's cap too. It's the eyes, man.
Yeah. And the way she walked in the room.
Yeah. That's too convenient. But
the Cowboys tied this game up.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
So I got the next one.
He would definitely say, yeah, that one would be cap for sure.
Yeah. Father Taylor. Say 99. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, we're missing a good game. Thank you guys for hanging out with us while that Cowboys-Eagle game is going on. That is one hell of a rivalry. It's funny because I live in Dallas, and so people just assume that I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. I am not. But I don't hate them either. I'm indifferent. I'm definitely not an Eagles fan, though.
I hate them both.
Yeah. All right. So next one is called Lightning Ding. So let's check this out.
There is a trend going apparently in Asia where if people say the right words and do the right hand movements, they immediately summon a bolt of lightning. Let's watch an example, a demonstration.
风、火、雷、电、破。
There is a trend going apparently in Asia where if people say the right words and do the right hand movements, they immediately summon a bolt of lightning. Let's watch an example, a demonstration.
风、火、雷、电、破。
So we got Cat.
Yeah.
Beto, it's
Big Cat.
I mean, what do you do if there are no clouds?
You would see more battles. They'd be up there just getting after. You see more of that in Japan.
Right. So okay, so you're saying it's Cat.
Yeah.
All right.
They'd be having Dragon Ball Z battle. Why that Dragon Ball Z battle?
Why
you see that meme? Oh my god!
No, you gotta show it to me.
I gotta find it.
You can find that, man. Send it to me, man. I said no cat. They're using their then offset to do this. Translate the words. What are the words? I don't know the translation.
Word. All right. The next one is called Aliens, I believe.
Okay. I guarantee one of the words is not nice. At least one.
What?
Oh my god. Look at that.
We've seen this before.
Yeah, have you shown us before?
Oh my god, what's it doing? Holy shit. Oh man.
I know that the documentary with this guy on Netflix.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I could see the veins in their head. I could see their facial movements. I could see their mouth move. I could see their eyes blink. And I started to get frightened. There it is. Oh, I got it. I don't know what the hell it is. What the hell is that thing?
Not only does he capture his alleged sightings on video.
Do you guys see it too? Yeah.
He has more independent witnesses.
It was right over our heads, practically.
More documentation. More so-called proof of extraterrestrial contact than anyone else.
Stan Romanek is the man who claims to have shot footage of an extraterrestrial.
Stan says his first ever UFO sighting wasn't even in the dark, but in broad daylight while he was driving his car near Denver's Red Rocks Amphitheater.
As I rolled down the window, it appeared to have noticed me at that point, where it reorientated itself and literally shot up to about 1,000, maybe 2,000 feet in an instant.
Stan says he began seeing UFOs all the time. He could barely look up without seeing some strange light or orb in the sky. Suddenly, Stan says his mind was filled telepathically with unexplained images.
All of a sudden, bam, 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 images, thoughts, images.
And what were the images?
I had images of this horrible catastrophe, you know, winds so strong it's scouring the pavement off the earth, forests burning, devastation to the planet.
So you were seeing scenes from an apocalypse?
From some kind of apocalyptic thing.
UFO investigator Chuck Zurkowski says Stan's story is supported by more than just shaky video and grainy photos of bright lights or orbs in the big city sky.
The physical evidence that's occurred to him, the marks on his legs, the marks on his body, the implants.
That's right, implants. This is just some of the evidence Chuck is talking about. See the dot in that X-ray? Stan claims it was an implant doctors found after a so-called abduction. There's also these photos of marks on Stan's body, which he says were the result of alien testing.
Okay.
I guess no. I mean, I guess it's Cap.
It's Cap. I guess it's he's proven to be a hoax.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never finished the documentary. It's kind of one of those things. I was watching it. I remember watching it at the airport, and we boarded the flight, and I started watching it, and I never went back to it.
They tested his probe. Jeez, Nate.
They tested the probe.
Damn.
Jeez.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll check out the documentary.
Yeah. Hopefully still on there. Cause this was a few years ago when I was watching it. But I just forgot about it and didn't go back to it. All right, so the next one is What's Coming Out of the Woods. So probably. Oh boy. All right, so what's coming out of the woods? Let's see. I like this lady. She has some pretty cool stuff.
Photos that keep me up at night, part 66. This photo was sent to me by a viewer.
Yeah, I'll zoom in.
They said, I took this picture of my 2009 on my iPhone because he just looks so little in our yard. I posted the photo to Facebook. 6 years later, it popped up in my memories, so I reposted it. Everyone commented creepy, and I was like, what? And then everyone's like, the World War II guy or purple train conductor man coming out of the woods in your photo. He's creepy, no? Literally never saw it until then. Follow for more creepy real photos.
That's
creepy real photos that keep me up at night, part 66.
Damn.
This photo was sent to me by a viewer.
Okay,
They
so-
said, I took this picture.
Yeah, I don't think that's Cap.
No Cap.
Yeah. Yeah, they were leg straps. You silly. Not leg straps. No Cap. All right, you say no Cap as well. She's got some good stuff, man. Every time we show
Always.
one of her reels, man, she's got some. Yeah, it's all been pretty creepy. And I'm telling you, man, I don't know if you've ever seen ghosts in real life, but they be looking like that for real. See, Shell says no Cap. Bennell says no Cap. All right, I think we're all in agreement right now. At least everybody in the chat. Silent viewers, what do you guys think? Cap or no Cap?
I got the next one. It's called Time to Break the Lease. Oh no, this is Break the Lease. Sorry.
Okay.
What they're saying, only left a lot of fame, always got a lot of money.
Oh no. Oh my bad. Let me zoom in. Wait, what? Whatever, that didn't work at all. Whatever, we'll just play it.
What they're saying, on they left a lot of fame, always done a lot of money,
Hey, big bro, I don't know what the hell in that house, but the first thing you need to do in the morning is break that lease and get the hell up out of there.
First thing you need to do.
I love black folks, boy. Hey, big bro, first thing you need to do is break that lease.
First thing in the morning.
Ooh, shit.
First thing in the morning. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what did that. I mean, it could have just fallen on its own. Maybe it wasn't balanced right or whatever.
When we delete this shot right here.
That's it. No cap. Which one?
Good note. That what we want. The note's good.
General claims secrecy. Yeah. Let's show it.
All right. No, I mean I deleted the old one.
Oh, the old one. Okay.
That's yours. Your next thing.
Gotcha. Faulty construction. Cap. All right. It says faulty construction. All right. Okay. Let's see. Shell says cap. All right.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm going no cap, man. Something pushed in on him.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Earth tremor cap. Oh, okay. All right. It might be an earthquake. All right. It could be that. I didn't see the camera shaking.
Yeah, nothing else shake but that thing, but whatever.
Right. So, but possibly. All right. Let's see. Level-headed minded folks in here. I like it. Okay, so the next one is called the USA, Israel, and Trump.
Uh-oh.
Let's see what we got. Let's mute it. My bad. I can probably zoom out. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry about that. All right.
And President Trump knows about it. That's according to Israel.
Okay, let me start that again.
What does the Don know? What?
All right. What does he know indeed? Let's see. Nathan said demon cap on that last one. All right, here we go.
Aliens exist and President Trump knows about it. That's according to Israel's former space security chief. In an interview with an Israeli newspaper, he said the aliens have been waiting until today for humanity to develop and reach a stage where we will understand in general what space and spaceships are. NBC News chief global correspondent Bill Neely explains this one.
Hi, Alison. Well, this is quite a story, and it comes from the man who headed Israel's space security program for nearly 30 years. Chaim Eshed is making the extraordinary claim that the United States and Israel have been in contact with a group of aliens for years, not immigrants, but extraterrestrials. He has called them the Galactic Federation of Aliens, and he says President Trump is aware of the existence of these aliens and had been on the verge of revealing their secrets, he claims, but was asked not to do so by the Federation in order to prevent what he calls mass hysteria. Well, the retired general says the US and Israel have kept it from the public because, quotes, humanity isn't ready and the aliens don't want to reveal themselves until humanity can evolve, he says, and understand what space really is. Well, the good news is that he claims an agreement has been reached between the US government and the aliens, a contract to do experiments here. There's also, he says, a secret underground base on Mars where there are American and alien representatives.
Aliens exist and...
All right, cap or no cap?
I think we showed that before. I don't know. I don't
remember that.
I think it's real, but it's like, why would they want Trump and Israel to know?
Right.
All right. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Demon cap. All right, I got the next one. This is called called a ghost boy. Oh, that's what I call my dog.
Trump is definitely a demon. I think this one came from Nate.
Ghost boy.
Don't quote me on that, Nate. Or anybody. I think it did.
All right.
Imagine innocently filming your child and capturing a ghost boy in the video.
Shit.
At first I thought it was a doll until the dad gets scared and runs away.
Ha! Gotcha. Found you.
You can't catch me.
Hey, whoa!
I see it
To
clear
me,
as day.
that clearly looks like a demonic child. You know the lore of the black-eyed children? It kind of looks like that. And what's crazy is that these demonic entities are known to pry on children. You can see that the child is not scared at all, because to him, it's his friend. Imagine innocently filming your
Yeah. I'm going with the rest of the chat. Don't cap.
Shoot it.
You gonna shoot a ghost boy? Yeah.
You're not of this realm.
Poor kid. Cowboys just beat the Eagles 24-21. That's crazy. Yeah. I did not see that happening.
We should maybe you can do them, I guess. You can save them for another day too.
Which one?
These last two.
You want to do them?
That's you.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're there.
Yeah,
all right, new home. Yeah, we've only gone about an hour and a half.
Okay, yeah.
All right, new home. So a man moves into a new house with his family when this was captured. All right, what was captured?
Got everybody here. Heading on into the new house for the first time. They say go. Yeah. See how scary? It's kind of scary, actually. Oh, look at all this stuff. Dollhouse for you, Salo. Yeah. Okay. This kitchen's pretty nice.
I'm gonna go out with Mom.
Go close the door.
Did you see that?
Okay, I just heard a loud bang out here. It's the middle of the night. Sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. Hello? Oh. Hello?
The chair moved, yeah.
There's some in here. What the Okay, I am up here where all the different, scary activity has happened, and I'm hearing what sounds like somebody walk around on the floorboards. As I'm up here, I can feel, the pressure of steps landing around me. I don't really know what's going on. It just seems pretty crazy to me. I don't know. This is not what I signed up for when I got this house. Oh, come on.
I don't know what happened. I think so.
Holy shit. Is there somebody in here, or was that actually my grandmother? Oh my god. Holy shit.
My grandmother.
Wait, what?
What the Oh my god.
You saw the grandma?
The robe is sitting there on the floor. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, it's his late grandmother's house.
Got everybody here.
Huh.
Heading on into the new house.
Anything?
I thought I saw something when he first was kind of
You want to
scanning.
run it back?
Yeah.
For the first time. They say go. Yeah. See how scary? It's kind of scary, actually. Oh, look at all this stuff. Dollhouse for you, Salo. Go. Okay.
Oh, that was the kid.
Oh, it's just a mirror. It's a mirror reflection. So it says a man named Alice moved into a countryside home that once belonged to his late grandmother. It was a peaceful, well-built house surrounded by quiet fields, the perfect place for his family to start fresh. But from the very first day, Alice could sense something was off. The air inside felt heavy, and certain corners of the house gave him an uneasy feeling. Still, he brushed it off as imagination recorded a short video while moving in. I know. Let's see. Oh, it's just long. I'm not gonna read all of that.
Yeah,
but yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Which y'all? So, So Benno said no cap. He said he hurt himself. Maybe his grandma hurt him. No me moleste. He should have to sound genuine. Yeah, I think so too.
All right.
Shell says no cap. All right. So we're on to the last one. Last one of the day, guys.
This one is called Knock Knock. Hold on. Might find out. Whatever. Okay.
Is it being funky fresh?
Yeah, being stupid.
All right. Hold that face.
Are you see it?
Yep.
This clip scared the hell out of me. So these ladies have a weird door in their house. Every time they knock on it, strange things happen. So they're trying to catch it in the act by knocking on the door, sliding the phone underneath to try and see what's going on. Y'all, what they caught on camera is straight out of a horror movie.
Okay. We're waiting for it.
Something moved it.
So something is moving the camera?
That's weird. Yeah.
So something moved her camera. So he set the camera down there,
Move
right?
the camera instead of that's weird. But that doesn't mean I don't know. Doesn't mean anything. Yeah.
Said half cap could be, but
anything.
can't see the force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no cap.
Gonna just for fun. Just for fun. I'm gonna go no cap.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So looks like that's it, guys. That's it. Show's over.
It.
We appreciate everybody for pulling up and joining in with us. Let's see here. Possibly no cap, just weird. Yeah. Definitely weird.
Could be a homeless guy.
Living in the basement.
Yeah.
Squatter, maybe.
Right.
Let's see here. All right, I just put that up there. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for
pulling up
with us.
No, learn about the Starseeds. Are you a Starseed?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, thanks for joining, Benno. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Benno. Yeah, have a great week.
Have a great week.
If we don't, or we won't see you guys at Thanksgiving. So far, people celebrating Thanksgiving. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. We're boycotting it. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
we probably should. Before we go, I just want to say, have a good week. Take care of yourself. Protect your spirit. Don't whistle at night. Don't whistle in the woods.
Don't do it.
And honor your ancestors.
Well stated, sir. Well stated indeed. We will be back next Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time. So with that, man, we out of here. Be easy. Peace. I'm trying to play the outro, but it's not working.
Hopefully it plays. I have it set.
All right, guys.
giants.
People who came from the sky.
Yeah.